Chicago Mayor Lori Lightfoot imposed a 9 p.m. daily curfew on the city amid protests over the killing of George Floyd. Lightfoot set the curfew during a Saturday press conference just about a half hour before it was set to go into effect. She said the curfew would run 9 p.m. to 6 a.m. daily until further notice, though essential workers are exempt. An emergency alert about the curfew was sent to people's cell phones throughout the city. The curfew is meant to help police, who are facing large protests, particularly in the downtown area. Lightfoot said they'd be able to use the curfew to clean out and clear out downtown. "We want to give people ample opportunity to clear the streets. We're talking about 35 minutes. I think we're giving them ample notice," Lightfoot said. "My expectation is most people who have been peaceful today are going to go home. But if they don't, we give the police department another tool to use to enforce the curfew." But people downtown said they were notified of the curfew at the exact time it was put in place, while bridges were raised, blocking access across the Chicago River, and some CTA trains were shut down. "Police will warn people to disperse but will arrest those who don't comply," Lightfoot said. The American Civil Liberties Union of Illinois condemned the curfew, saying in a statement it could lead to arbitrary and discriminatory enforcement. The group is considering filing a lawsuit over the curfew. The mayor's summary announcement of a potentially indefinite curfew tonight for the entire city, with hundreds of people trapped in the loop, raises serious constitutional questions that need to be remedied, the group said in a statement Saturday night. Any curfew must be limited to the specific places in the city where there is imminent threat of danger or harm, not the entire city. The broad and vague nature of this order, and the suggestion that it is indefinite in time, invites arbitrary and discriminatory enforcement. We encourage the mayor to rethink this strategy immediately. The ACLU of Illinois is exploring all options, including litigation. Related, hundreds take over downtown streets in Chicago, demanding justice for George Floyd. The vast majority of Saturday's protesters were peaceful, said Lightfoot and Police Supt. David Brown. But officials said some protesters came with bottles of urine, rocks and bats that they used against Chicago police officers. "I want to express my disappointment and, really, my total disgust at the number of others who came to today's protest armed for all-out battle," Lightfoot said. "You don't come to a peaceful protest with a bowling ball or a hammer or a shovel or a baseball bat. You don't come to a peaceful protest with bottles of urine to throw at police officers.